area on neighborhood, aka AB. A lot of us, our self care is low. Our self respect is low. Let's be all the way honest. A lot of us, what I'm saying. I don't have nobody. I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just saying I've seen so many people I lost count. What I mean? Just ran through people like water. You know what I'm saying? So, but I noticed a certain thing is just that we we run to this, we run to that, drugs, weed, bottles, all this and that when things hurt us, and that's not moving on. That's just a band-aid, you know what I'm saying? That's going to numb you, for a little bit, but the problem is still there. It's not dealt with, counseling, or the only way to deal with it is either counseling or Jesus. Truth be told, you're going to need some help, you know what I'm saying? You know, um, even you might not need physical help, and that's where you can go to a God or stuff. But you know, um, like I said in my last video, don't know how to close the door. A lot of people still have that door open to the past, and what's the root of it? AB, I would say it's definitely Satan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? God, and people mistake God working out what the enemy meant for harm for good with God, with the actually being God. No, that was not God ordained. No, that was not God that did that. That was God working it out for your good. You know what I'm saying? And everybody thanks God for everything, but sometimes they need to be honest. What are they thanking God for? For giving you this? No, God didn't give you this. If we were all the way honest, God worked it out for your good. God just showed up, to intervene, but that was really Satan. The enemy meant it for your harm. You know what I'm saying? And so, people got, right, DV charged, one or two baby mamas, one or two baby daddies, or three or four. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But and then when you meet them, they're not with them. So that means that means the relationship is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, a healthy relationship, if you ain't at work or on vacation or doing some project or whatever, or just taking time, you know what I'm saying, to go, clear your mind and do something healthy like go out and work out. It's not good for men to be alone, so they ain't know everything's okay and all this and that. No, man, you know what I'm saying? There's not, if you're not together with them, any ex, I don't care if it's a baby mama, baby daddy, or just some ex, that means it was unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? That means that, you gotta lean more towards that the enemy, that the enemy was using them. That was a relationship sent by the enemy, and God worked it out for your good, such as maybe having, you had children, and so he provided a way for y'all to both take care of the children, and they don't have to, die out like Bathsheba and David.